Hello and welcome to the Next Gen Racing YouTube channel. And this isn't our weekend preview. We won't have a weekend preview this week, but this is a video that went down really well last year after our Cheltenham Festival preview, and it's our top 5 bets for the Cheltenham Festival. We had a great night a week today actually, with Mattie, Batchelor and Niall, Houlihan. Loads of people attending. We had a fantastic evening. As always, I'm sure we'll be doing that once again last year. Jack, a great night last week, and I'm sure you're just looking forward to the festival now.
Yeah, absolutely looking forward to it. I mean, it's we're in a tricky period where it seems like it's a long way away. The hours are kind of ticking by. Don't know quite what the weather's going to do as well. We've gone from a good ground festival to a soft ground festival like that. So, no, it'd be nice to kind of sit back, have a look what the ground's doing and get some decks in.
Yeah, we're going to give short, snappy reasons for our selections. If you do want to check out kind of our main reasonings and our previews of each race, do check out the main Cheltenham Festival preview. The link will be down in the description. Go give that a watch. It's about 2 hours, but it's a fantastic watch. Loads of comedy on the night, and Mattie Batch drilling into me for about 2 hours of it. So, let's keep this short and sweet, Jack. We'll start off with number 5. Who is your 5th best bet of the Cheltenham Festival?
I was doing an R-ing, but number 5 is going to be Cow for me. He's a 4-1 in the Boodles. He's quite a short price, but I think he is completely a graded horse. He was travelling like the winner in the Sprint Juvenile Hurdle. Was given an easy time of things. Gallimasso and Lossiemouth have franked that form since, of course. And I think at 4-1, I think Bad coming in is going to give him maybe push his price out a bit. And I think he's going to go in at 4-1.
Yeah, Bad. This year's Gaelic Warrior could be the Warrior. I think 1-2-7. Here we go again. Let's get into my number 5, which is going to be in the Hunter's Chase. It's going to be Bob and Co. And Jack popped me a message this morning. The fact that we're not going to have David Maxwell on board, but we're going to have a man that you're going to be very happy to have on board, very Darren. It's Jamie Codd. He'll be riding this horse. This horse hasn't been seen since falling in this race last year, but this horse goes very well fresh. Look at his record fresh. He has an unbelievable record, and he is a good jumper. He did fall last year, I know, but he has beaten a lot of these previously, and there is going to be a time like David Maxwell. I know he's not riding this horse, but he could own a Cheltenham Festival winner. Currently 12-1 for the Hunter's Chase on Friday. I'm going to be having a bet on this. Now, coming in at number 4, Jack, who's your 4th best bet?
People aren't going to like this, but I think Facile Vega is going to prove too good in the Supreme. I know we have to forgive him big time, not having Marine Nationale at this moment in time. He's 9-4 at the moment. I think he's going to go off 7-4 and hopefully do the business.
Oh, wow, that's a bold shout. I'm going to be with a horse that I tipped up on the evening in the handicap fancy. It's going to be Nassalam for the Ultima. Now, the rain has come for this horse. That was one of the key things. But speaking to Niall, Houlihan and George Gorman, who also works at the Gary Moore stable, they both said that this horse should run no matter what, but they were hoping they'd get soft ground. They've got that now. An excellent run in 2 decent handicap chases at the course recently. The step up in trip's really going to suit this horse. Jamie Moore's going to give him a peach of the ride. He can be a difficult ride, but I'm sure you're going to see him staying on late, and I think 10-1 is far too big for the Ultima. Moving on to the top 3 now, and coming in at number 3, Jack,
is going to be Lossiemouth in the Triumph. I think Blood Destiny's got to be really, really good to give her the £7. We saw what happened to her last time out when she got jostled back to position and managed to finish within 2 lengths of Gallimard. So I think Lossiemouth's going to prove too good for them.
Okay, Lossiemouth, yeah. Blood Destiny's been tipped off on many Cheltenham previews, but Jackson aside with the beautiful grey Lossiemouth in the Triumph. I'm going to be with my number 3 with Paisley Park in the Stayers Hurdle. This is a bold shout. This could be one of the stories of the week. And I mentioned on the night that, look, this race could be run at a clip with Dashel Drasher in then. Who knows what the French horses are going to do in here. But Paisley Park just didn't get the Cleve Hurdle to suit last time out. It was run at a slow pace and still finished really well. But if this is run at a clip, you're going to see him off the bridle as they turn in, and he's going to be staying on late. We know he loves this course. I think he may not go and win this, but I think he's a fair each way. But he's 16-1 currently with the anti-post prices. I'm going to be playing with the anti-post prices now because we roughly know who's going to be turning up. So I think 16-1's far too big. So I'll be backing Paisley Park each way to be one of the stories of the week. Now into the top 2, Jack, number 2 for yourself.
Well, it's always a vote of confidence when one of the selections from our Anti-Post series is in our top 5. It's going to be Imperi Pass. So I put up at 4-1 on the Anti-Post series. He's now around 9-4 favouritism. I thought he'd go off favourite. He is going to go off favourite. He's going to get soft ground. I think he's a very slick jumper. He's got a turn of foot. He'll be able to stay unless they go at an absolute rapid pace out front, and it really does test his stamina. I think Imperi Pass could really be the class angle in the race.
Really could, and he's one of the talking horses of the whole festival. And he's my number 2 as well, Jack, Imperi Pass, 9-4. I think this is a really good price. I think Hermes Ellen, look, he's a really talented horse, but I think he's going to be a one for next year for the chasing division. Potentially the Brown Advisory for that horse. I think Paul Nichols, when I spoke to him, said that this horse could do with 3 miles now. So it wouldn't have actually surprised me if he ended up in the Albert Bartlett, but that's not going to happen now. He'll be in the Ballymore. Number one, this is the big one. How short are you going to go, Jack? Are you going to go for a big price?
I was really umming and ahhing about this. Now, I've got Corbett's Cross for the Albert Bartlett and Marie's Rock for the mares, but you don't know if they're going to turn up. And I thought one thing you want to do when you get to this race is have 5 horses that you know are going to go there. So I think they both have a cracking chance. They'd definitely be in and around my top 5 if we knew they were definitely going to go there. But because it's up in the air, I'm going to go for one in the Martin Pipe. It's the Martin Pipe curse all over again. We had Langadan last year, and this year, flying the flag for the dual partnership of Oliver Greenall and Josh Guerrero. It is Iroko, who's currently 12-1. Now, I put him up on Only Fools Love Horses podcast, nice little plug for them there. When he was 25-1 for the race, he was so impressive at Wetherby in soft ground. He's a proper galloper, a very slick jumper. He recorded a very good time that day, over 2.5 miles. He looks like he's definitely on the up. He's rated 138. He's going to get in, and hopefully he'll be able to go very close. He's slid under the radar because of the dual training partnership, but he is owned by JP McManus, and I do think if Iroko goes for the Martin Pipe and we get that soft ground, which the rain is hinting about that we're going to get on the Friday, I think he could be able to gallop them into submission. So I think Iroko will go very close in the Martin Pipe.
Iroko, there we go. Is this just due to the fact that Langadan will be now heading to the Coral Cup? What chance are you giving Langadan the Coral Cup, Jack?
Minimal. There we go.
I'd love to see that horse win on Cheltenham for you. It'd be so good. My number one is going to come in the Turners. I was quite sweet on this horse on the Cheltenham preview. It's a short price. It's 6-4, but Mighty Potter. I think this horse is a slick jumper. I think this horse has got loads of gears. He's going to be a really exceptional horse going into open class next year as well. They've mentioned this could be a Gold Cup horse for next season, and I think he has all the talent. Slick jumper, travels strongly. I don't think it's the deepest race in the world. I mean, the main worry is Banbridge, who stayed on well in the Irish Arkle, but I just think the soft ground coming may actually suit Mighty Potter down to a T. And look, this could be run really, just perfect for this horse. I mean, I was umming and ahhing, like you say, with who I'm going to go for. I was actually going to go for Jerry Colomb, but he's another one who's going to appreciate the ground, and I can see him cruising into a race. But I'm going to stick with Mighty Potter. I think 6-4, still a fair price, and I'm going to be with him. So there we go. A short and snappy video. Some people really enjoy these, and we enjoy doing them as well. Nice, quick, easy, and we provide you with our best bets for the Cheltenham Festival. So that is it. You're going to see all of our main selections on our Twitter page, but Next Gen Racing Twitter will retweet them each day as well. So you'll see them come up on our Twitter feed. So if you want to see all of our selections for each day, you'll be able to catch them in the morning of each day's racing. We'll probably be back just after Cheltenham, a few days after Cheltenham, with probably a Cheltenham review. It'll be a quick half-hour review of the festival. See how we've got on, Jack. That's going to be an interesting one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And I'm waiting for the magic word that you're about to say now. It begins with F and ends in lat.
Well, we're going to be back after the Cheltenham review with a preview of Dubai World Cup night for the real start of the flat season. It real starts to kick in there. There is every chance, I haven't actually told Jack this, there's every chance we might have a very special guest for that preview. But I'll speak to Jack off air about that, and we will announce that if that does happen. But yeah, the Dubai World Cup, that'll be our next big preview. And then we'll probably be slowly leading in. We'll obviously still have the Aintree Grand National, the Punchdown Festival with regards to the National Hunt season, but we'll then be leading in to the mighty Lincoln.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I think we'll bang in 10 winners here, and then we can just look at the flat season from then on. We'll quit while we're ahead, I'd say.
Yeah, we can talk about Zosimus and his chance in the Lincoln for at least 10 minutes. Right, there we go. Look, big thanks to everyone for the lead up to the whole of the Cheltenham Festival. You guys are the viewers. Keep liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing our videos. We really do appreciate you. Appreciate all the support. We hope all of you have a really good Cheltenham Festival. Be lucky, and we will see you after the big week at Prestbury Park. Thanks for watching.